Okay guys, so today we will be reacting to my insane clutch versus hacker, and I'll be skipping just the parts where I think are kind of funny, and in fact I'm actually going to turn down the volume on this. Let's go ahead and start, and okay, this is just intro stuff, and okay, this part here, okay, at the 32-second mark, this part here is where I started to suspect him. But I still thought it was a glitch because on Blocks MC, there's a glitch where you can go into the shop and your sword will still stay crossed. So that's what I thought this was. And yeah, okay. This part here, it's slowed down. So I'm going to go ahead and mute it for right this second. But watch. Okay, so he hits me like this. See, I just took a tick of damage and he's not looking at me. I first thought that it was kind of laggy, but even when it's at normal speed, it is a decent. Has a decent amount of blatantness. So at first I thought it's still legit, but no, it isn't. See, not even looking. He's not even looking at me, and you just heard him say. You just heard me say this guy's b hopping. So yeah, you guys just heard me say that guy's b hopping. Really good or b hopping? Okay, this part here. So I went for the bed trade, and this part here. I'm not going to. Even though I messed up the block breaking, watch. Let me pause it. Okay, look, one, 2, 3. That's like the fourth block. He's standing on the fourth block, and I was at this spot on this block. So I think that might have been a little reach, but it's okay. I happen to queue the same guy because on bedwars practice it's just re-queue, and there's only like 36 people playing at any given time on this practice. So yeah, so I re-queue, and this is the first part where I start to get a little bit sus of him. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I died there. Going forward up here. So I thought he had velocity on for a second, but he might have had a little bit of vertical velocity, I mean horizontal, but no vertical velocity. Okay, I used to hack, that's why I kind of know some of these things. This is why you don't hack. This is why hackers are dumb. Yeah, watch. He could have got my bed right there. I was expecting him to get my bed. Look, I'm in the shop. Yeah. Okay. The following clip hurts my head to think of how bad the hacker actually is. I mean, honestly, watch. So I come out here, and I'm able to cover the bed. He could have dropped down and broken the bed. Honestly, he could have dropped down and broken the bed. See? He could have dropped down and broken the bed. Oh, and the reason I was on Badline was to get some replay shots, and yeah, I'll be linking the live stream where I was doing some stuff, and I'll be linking that. No, I'll be linking the actual video down below, and then the live stream will be linked in that video. So yeah, see, this guy was kind of dumb. That's how bad the game sense of hackers. They could have, yeah, he could have dropped it. This part, the reason I knew he started to go, I didn't see his name tag. See, there's his name tag now that I see it, but I saw the particles around it. The particles is actually part of one of my packs to help make particles very big, as well as invis particles big and stuff like that, and I'm experimenting with it, and right now I'm trying to see if I can publish it without getting banned from Hypixel for hacking, so I'm not sure about that yet. So I'm not going to tell you guys any more about that, although it is something you could do in vanilla, so video of that might be coming out pretty soon. So yeah, like I said, I saw his particles, and again right here I see his particles right there, and yeah, I had just got my braces adjusted like an hour before this happened, so I don't talk much. This part, I think he had some velocity on, because watch, he would have went flying that direction if he would have had velocity without velocity. So yeah. And the reason it was delayed was because, look, 118 ms. So yeah. this PvP clip. Okay, you guys, wait. Okay, this isn't the auto block one, but this one might have been he was good. But again, hackers, they pretend to be good, but they aren't, and it's like they are just trying to be good and trying to bully you, but it's like hackers get better. Watch. Okay, I've everything in slow motion. Watch, he doesn't look at me, and I still take damage, and I know I'm outside his hitbox because my hitbox is right about here. My hitbox would be right about here, if anything. And he's looking at this corner right there. So, and I still took damage. My aim just sucked at this point. It wasn't it. Yeah. Clip. Okay, you guys can see he's using auto block hit. So that has to be a super expensive client. He could have got a rank or something like that, or been nice to somebody, but he's using auto block. You guys can see he's running with his sword crossed, and that's expensive because Rise client is $39 per, I think, 2 months or something like that. And Liquid Bounce does not work on the server. Okay, I tested it. I got an admin's permission to test it. And I was testing Liquid Bounce on this server to see if it actually worked. That was after this video. So the only other one could have been Vape LTE, or known as Vape Lite. And the thing is, the auto block hit, it is a lot more, it's a lot less visible with Vape than it is with Rise client. So I'm thinking Rise client at this moment, but that's what's going through my head at the time. Watch, hits me like this. Definitely B-hop and auto block. Next PvP encounter. Okay, watch, he's running with his sword crossed again. He was with cross sword. You guys just heard me. And then he fireballs me. I just get launched over here. I stack up, and I managed to hit him down actually. Here, and watch. Okay, I place a block. I'm at 3 HP. He's at 3 HP. 6 hearts is 3 HP. It's like 20 hearts is 10 HP, or I mean 10 hearts or whatever. You know, HP is health points. There's 2 health points per heart. So yeah. We trade here. I'm on half. I could have gotten him, but watch. He doesn't even look at me. Look where he's facing. He's facing right here. Okay, he's now facing here. Okay, and he still gets me. So that's definitely kill aura. Because I know hitbox, even with 1 on set to 1. Okay, let me explain what hitbox is. Hitbox is a mod where it makes the enemy's hitbox twice as big or bigger, set to a decimal value from 0.01 to 1, and 0.5 is basically twice as big hitbox, or no, 3 times as big hitbox. So yeah, as like kills me like that. Here's another clip of him auto. Okay, watch. I'm gonna mute it so the voice doesn't. So watch. Like, he's definitely auto block. Watch. I could have gotten him here, but I could. The problem with him, I mean me, was I got stuck in this crack here. Watch. I go in for a combo, but I get stuck in this crack, and I think he went into the shop. That is why you guys notice he kind of went out of his sword. Now he's back in. So I could have gotten him here. He was on 1.5. I could have gotten him, but yeah, got killed anyway. And the last clip is, so yeah, the reason I kept trying to break this block was to try to lag him out if he had safe walk in, as well as there's a pixel right in this area here that you can hit through, and I was hoping that if he had toggled off velocity, I could have got him. And right here, you notice he places blocks around me. I wasn't thinking at the time, but if you notice, I kind of I broke that block after I saw him go, because I was thinking, should I break the side or should I go up? It's a possibility he could have built above me to block me off, so I figured the best chances for me to go up. That's what was going through my mind. I wasn't like consciously thinking it, but that was what was going through my mind, was time-wise, it would take longer to break these 2 blocks than this, and that's what I think he was thinking, was he'd have the time to break my bed. But, oh, and I didn't have trap at the time. I finished breaking this block, and I'm very relieved to see that he didn't have blocks above it. So I'm like, okay, good. And I heard the damage tick, so I knew he didn't have no fall on, because you'll see in a second. Okay, I dropped down here. I think he had toggled off so he doesn't accidentally look at one of these shopkeepers and go into it. That is the only reason I think I was able to get that combo on him. And then, game over. I think he died to fall damage rather than me killing him at one point, because him falling off of the cliff back here, him falling off from down here, watch, it does 2.5 hearts, so he didn't have no fall on. That is what probably saved me. What's that? Because he starts to get a reverse combo on me there. And yeah. But again, I want to say hackers are super dumb, because he could have got my bed really easily. Oh, and bed nuker doesn't really work on this server. I've tried it. Of course, I tested it with admin's permission. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy that preview. And then, yeah, this is, where is it? This is negative 68 volume for me yelling that I got him. So yeah, that was negative 68. And again, this was not set up, and it was pretty epic. That gets crossed off my bucket list. Anyway, please subscribe, leave a like, hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you guys next time.